Hi everyone, this is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop in Sydney, and I'm going to do a Baraja card reading, and I'm going to do it about Donald Trump and Putin, about their meeting. And I'm going to demonstrate how to do these particular cards, okay? So what you do is you shuffle the cards. I've already shuffled them, but I'm just going to shuffle them again, just for transparency. So no one thinks I've done anything to the deck. So I'm just putting them around. Okay, what you do is you shuffle, okay. And once you shuffle, because this reading's about two men, I'm going to look for the first two kings that come out in the spread. Okay, and there, that's randomly shuffled there. Okay, I'm going to look for the first two kings, and I'm going to take one card in front of them and one card behind. Okay, so this is just a variation of the cards. Okay, so we can also take that as the main, like the main vibe overall. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups usually means a fantasy or a dream or an illusion or many choices. So in its negative form, it's like a dream or an illusion, but in its positive, it could show that there's many choices. And also, Seven of Cups can also mean many choices, many options. Okay, so it's got a positive and a negative. So what I'm doing is I'm looking through the cards, and when I get to the first king, the first king that comes up will be Trump. Well, there he is there. Okay, so you have to name which one it is. Okay, so there's a Trump, and he's got the Nine of Cups with him, which is great. Nine of Cups is a happy card. It's a wish card, so it shows that he's had a wish come true. And we've got the Queen of Wands next to him, behind him. So the Queen of Wands could represent a woman, or usually represents a woman. In this case, it could represent someone very close to Trump, perhaps someone who's helped him put this thing together. It could also be his wife, okay, and it could also be a world leader. We don't really know. It could be a female world leader. We don't really know because we're asking about Trump and Putin, so we want to see what else comes up. So the next male card, next king will be Putin. Let's see what he's got going on. There's Putin there. So Putin's there, and he's got the Four of Coins behind him, and he's got the Four of Cups in front. Now the Four of Cups often in Rider-Waite tarot means can be boredom. It could also mean wanting something that isn't in the material world yet. Okay, and he's got the Four of Coins, which traditionally in the tarot means holding on to what you've got, and it could literally be a little bit stubborn too, that one. So what you do is you pull out the cards behind and in front, and now what we're going to do is we're going to get all the cards that all together. We're going to get all the cards that are on each side of the men, of the kings, and we shuffle. Now, I can only shuffle with one hand because I'm holding the camera, but if I was able to normally shuffle, I would use two hands. So as you can see, I'm putting them in random order. Okay, we want to see their relationship one more time. Do it one more. Random, okay. And then what you do is we want to flip the cards and we put them out in a row. So there's Putin. Now Putin's come up as the King of Cups, which means sensitive and intuitive. Can be someone emotional, and he's holding on. He's not being too open with the four coins. If you notice the coins, it's a four. Four is a structure, like a table with four legs, and the coins are looking in at each other, which is a bit like, I'm not going to give it away for free. Okay. And then we have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups could mean, like I said before, in Rider-Waite it represents a bit of boredom and also wanting something that isn't materialized yet. But in the Baraja, if you notice, it's 4 cups sitting up, which is good because the cups are standing upright. Whereas if we go back to the 7s, notice how the cups are a bit wobbly. Okay, these ones are stable at least, and it's emotional stability, so that's good. The next one is a woman, and then we have Trump, and then we have the 9 of Cups, which is the wish card. If we notice, all the cups are upright, which is good, which means happiness and joy. Now there's a woman in between, so that seems like a woman strongly connected to Trump, because she came up with him in the first spread, and she's with him again. Now if we look at the whole reading, Putin is sort of on the edge here, right on this side. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4 cards, 3 cards between him and Trump, which to me indicates a bit of distance. It shows Putin holding on to what he's got. He's hoping for something good. He's willing to probably put some work into it because the cups are standing. There's a woman in between, so there's going to be someone else who is going to perhaps be the middle person, or perhaps negotiate or help these two to come up with some sort of deal or some sort of a working arrangement. We have Trump over here. He seems a little bit lonely to me, kind of a bit far away. And then, but he's happy about perhaps the meeting. So it doesn't really say a lot here about these 2 men, really. It does look like a positive meeting, though. It doesn't show any swords or any wands. Wands could mean conflict and struggle, and swords can mean negativity and fighting. Okay, so it doesn't have those type of energies. But these fours are slow moving, so it looks like Putin's going to move very slowly and very stable, in a stable manner. Now, this woman card, what you can do now, if you have a card that you don't know who this is, we can actually ask. So who is this woman card? So you randomly take out a card. Who is this woman? Okay, it looks like someone who's going to cause some frustration between these two. So there may be a woman in politics or in government that may tend to block or not help the situation with these 2 men. Yeah, that's not a good card. I want to take another card to see what else we need to know about this woman. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is pretty good, but it does indicate, it can indicate celebration, 3 of Cups, but it could also mean a third party. So it looks like there's someone in between Trump and Putin that's going to be a very, very influential person. It does look like a woman. I don't think it's a romantic vibe. It looks more like a political woman to me. I'm just going to pull out one more because I'm not getting a whole lot about this woman. Communication. So it's someone communicating. Yeah, this is really throwing me. I don't know who this is. Who is this woman? Okay, so there's other people involved now. Another king has come through. So these looks like it's a political situation. Perhaps someone's going to be the middle negotiator between these two men, Trump and Putin. But the meeting does look like it's going to go generally well. It does have a feeling of nothing much going on beyond that. It has a feeling of a bit of limbo. Like I said, Putin's right on the edge over here on his own little island. So I'm not really getting a strong sense of teamwork here or partnership. Okay, and I do think there's other people that will, you know, be in between these 2 leaders. Okay, and the first card, like I said before, is a bit of a fantasy card. So it's a little bit dreamy and hopeful. But the 7 of Cups often means not practical. Okay. Alrighty, this is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop in Sydney, and this is the Baraja Tarot by Paris Debono. If you like this video, please press like so I know what more videos I should make. Have a good night. Bye.